Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. U.S. warns green card immigrants not to marry solely for immigration benefits. Marriage-based immigration remains one of the most common ways for foreign nationals to obtain lawful permanent residence in the United States. When done correctly, it provides a legitimate pathway to a green card and eventually U.S. citizenship. However, U.S. authorities have made one message unmistakably clear. Marriage fraud is a federal crime, and the consequences can be severe. In recent years, particularly under policies reinforced during President Donald Trump's administration, immigration enforcement agencies have intensified their scrutiny of marriages suspected of being entered into solely for immigration benefits. The goal is simple: protect the integrity of the immigration system and deter abuse. Understanding the process, requirements, and risks is essential for anyone pursuing this route. How marriage-based immigration works. The marriage-based immigration process involves multiple steps, forms, and timelines. The exact path depends on whether the couple is already married, where the marriage takes place, and the current immigration status of the foreign spouse or fiancé. At every stage, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services evaluates whether the marriage is bona fide, meaning it was entered into in good faith with the intent to build a life together, not merely to secure immigration benefits. The fiancé visa, K, one marriage within 90 days. The K, one non-immigrant visa, commonly known as a fiancé visa, is designed for U.S. citizens who wish to bring their foreign fiancé to the United States to marry. To begin the process, the U.S. citizen must file Form I-129F, the petition for alien fiancé. Once approved, the foreign fiancé may enter the U.S. under K-1 status. However, strict conditions apply. The couple must marry within 90 days of the fiancé's arrival. The marriage must be legally valid and entered into with genuine intent. The foreign spouse must then file Form I-485, the application to register permanent residence or adjust status. Failure to marry the sponsoring U.S. citizen within the 90-day window or marrying someone else results in a violation of visa terms and may lead to deportation. Proving a genuine relationship. USCIS closely examines K-1 applications to ensure authenticity. Couples must demonstrate a real relationship through evidence such as shared travel, communication history, photos, and future plans. A marriage entered into solely for immigration purposes is considered fraudulent. Even if the paperwork appears complete, inconsistencies or lack of credible evidence can trigger investigations, interviews, or denial. When the K-1 visa is not an option, not everyone qualifies for a fiancé visa. If the couple is already married, plans to marry outside the United States, or if the foreign partner is already legally residing in the U.S., the K-1 visa does not apply. In such cases, the process shifts to spouse-based immigration, which follows a different legal route. The K-3 visa, a rarely used option. The K-3 non-immigrant visa was created to allow foreign spouses of U.S. citizens to enter the United States while their immigrant visa petition is still pending. To pursue this option, the U.S. citizen must first file Form I-130, petition for alien relative, followed by Form I-129F on behalf of the foreign spouse and eligible children. However, once the I-130 is approved, eligibility for AK-3 or K-4 visa ends. Because I-130 petitions are now processed more efficiently, the Department of State rarely issues K-3 visas today. Adjusting status to permanent residence. Once an immigrant visa petition is approved, the foreign spouse may apply for lawful permanent residence by filing Form I-485. Approval grants green card status, but the type of residency depends on the length of the marriage. Married less than 2 years, the applicant receives conditional permanent residence valid for 2 years. Married more than 2 years, the applicant receives unconditional permanent residence. Removing conditions on a green card, conditional residents must take an additional step to secure permanent status. Within 90 days before the second anniversary of receiving conditional residence, both spouses must jointly file a petition to remove conditions. At this stage, USCIS again requires proof that the marriage is genuine and ongoing. Once approved, the individual becomes a permanent resident independent of their U.S. citizen spouse. Marriage fraud, penalties, and legal consequences. Marriage fraud carries some of the harshest penalties in U.S. immigration law. Individuals found guilty may face deportation and removal proceedings, permanent bars from future immigration benefits, criminal prosecution. Under Section 1325C of U.S. law, knowingly entering into a fraudulent marriage can result in up to 5 years in prison, fines of up to $250,000 or both. Final thoughts. Integrity matters. Marriage-based immigration can open doors to a stable future in the United States, but only when pursued honestly. U.S. authorities continue to prioritize enforcement against fraud, making transparency and compliance more important than ever. For couples with genuine intentions, understanding the rules and following the legal process carefully is the strongest foundation for long-term success. That is all for today in this video. Please hit like and subscribe an upcoming video. See you later. Till then, take care.